Oh my God, the most significant development in reality television this season has emerged from Love and Marriage Huntsville, where Melody Shari Rogers has officially announced her departure from the series. This revelation comes after mounting speculation and a series of telling indicators that suggested her growing dissatisfaction with the show's direction. The situation began unfolding when Melody took the decisive step of unfollowing Carlos on social media, followed by several pointed comments about her experiences with the show's production. Perhaps most notably, she revealed a concerning situation involving a producer who attempted to transition into becoming her television manager. When Melody declined this proposition, she experienced what she perceived as retaliatory actions, creating an untenable working environment. Just as the situation appeared to be stabilizing, Nell Fluchter introduced an unexpected element to this developing narrative. This is particularly noteworthy given Nell's historical position as one of Melody's most vocal critics. Previously, Nell aligned herself prominently with the faction that appeared determined to minimize Melody's influence, employing various tactics ranging from subtle insinuations to direct confrontations.
Mayweather.
Over the years, I've been put in these situations many a times. Sometimes I walked away, sometimes I took it head on. And I feel that if I'm pushed too far, which I feel that I'm already at a tipping point right now, that we will be fighting.
The transformation in Nell's stance perfectly illustrates the old adage about missing the captain when the ship begins to falter. Love and Marriage. Huntsville had previously thrived on its intricate web of alliances and power dynamics, with Melody serving as a central figure who maintained the show's delicate balance. Her departure has triggered a cascade of unforeseen consequences. The most immediate impact has been the dissolution of previously stable alliances. Nell Fluchter, who had positioned herself firmly in opposition to Melody, now finds herself increasingly isolated. The strategic partnerships she had cultivated are showing signs of strain, and her previous certainty appears to have given way to a growing sense of vulnerability. Behind the scenes, reliable sources indicate that the OWN network executives are expressing increasing concern about the show's performance in Melody's absence. Her presence, regardless of one's personal opinion, provided an essential element to the program's chemistry. Without her influence, the narrative structure has become increasingly fragmented, with conflict sequences appearing manufactured rather than organic. The viewership statistics tell a compelling story. The show has experienced a noticeable decline in ratings, and long-term viewers have been particularly vocal about their dissatisfaction. Social media analysis reveals numerous comments expressing this sentiment, with one particularly resonant observation noting, "OWN believed they could compensate for Melody's energy, but they severely miscalculated. The program has lost its vitality without her presence." Another viewer succinctly captured the irony of the situation. "It's particularly revealing how they position Melody as problematic, yet now they're actively seeking her return. She was, in fact, the program's cornerstone." This perspective has gained significant traction across various social media platforms. The audience response has evolved into a coordinated campaign. Social media initiatives and formal petitions calling for Melody's return have gained substantial momentum. The comment sections on Love and Marriage Huntsville's official social media posts have become forums for expressing disappointment with the current season's direction. Many viewers are directly addressing OWN through their platforms, articulating their concerns about the show's new trajectory.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm finna post something on my story. All these ops licking up and all this, because the fact doesn't matter, and you said a comment, and I addressed it at one point, but you said a comment, and I don't know where we were, but you was like, "She ain't ever want Starman to be on this show." Sweetie, I'm the reason she's on this show. And I can pull them receipts out too. As things continue to air and play out, I'll come back over here to this internet and pull them out. Quit playing with me. I'm not playing. It's 2024. I don't care. I'm not playing. I'm gonna tell all y'all's facts and truths. I just am.
A critical examination of Nell's apparent change in perspective raises significant questions about authenticity versus strategic positioning. The timing of her shift in attitude, coinciding with the show's declining performance, suggests possible ulterior motives. During the show's more successful period, Nell demonstrated no hesitation in opposing Melody. However, as audience engagement decreases and calls for Melody's return intensify, her position has notably softened. Nell's recent communications, whether through interviews, social media presence, or unofficial channels, reflect a marked departure from her previous stance. The absence of her characteristic criticism and the emergence of what appears appears to be recognition of Melody's value to the show, represents a significant pivot. However, the circumstances surrounding this transformation invite skepticism about its genuine nature. From an objective standpoint, the situation bears the hallmarks of a strategic repositioning effort. With OWN expressing dissatisfaction, viewership declining, and cast dynamics deteriorating, Nell's professional prospects within the show appear increasingly uncertain. This context provides a compelling explanation for her revised approach to the situation. While such strategic adjustments are not unprecedented in reality television, the audience's response suggests a sophisticated understanding of the dynamics at play. Viewers have maintained a clear recollection of past events and the various roles played by different cast members in the previous conflicts.
Beauty, 7th Avenue Beauty, 7th Avenue Beauty.
Buy your products,
Buy your products, buy your products. Hey.
Get your lip scrub.
Hey.
Get your lip
Y'all,
product.
we are live right now
Moisturizer.
over on TikTok. Y'all come join us.
Join us.
We getting started, all right? 7th Avenue Beauty.
It's cool.
7th Avenue Beauty. We getting started. Come on over.
Love and marriage. Huntsville currently faces a critical juncture in its trajectory. Melody's absence has exposed fundamental weaknesses in the show's structure that were previously masked by her commanding presence. The current programming exhibits a noticeable lack of authentic energy, with storylines appearing increasingly contrived and alliances lacking genuine foundation. The declining ratings present a significant concern for the network, and the remaining cast members have thus far been unable to compensate for the void left by Melody's departure. OWN's executives, well-versed in the volatile nature of reality television ratings, must now confront some challenging decisions about the show's future direction. The obvious solution of introducing new cast members or modifying the show's format carries its own risks. Melody's contribution to the show transcended mere cast member status. She provided a fundamental element that gave the program its distinctive character. Attempting to replicate this through new personalities or structural changes may prove futile. This realization may be driving OWN's apparent willingness to consider significant concessions to facilitate Melody's return. However, such negotiations would likely require substantial changes to accommodate her terms and address her previous concerns. Nell's position becomes increasingly precarious if Melody chooses not to acknowledge her overtures. Having witnessed the swift shift in audience sentiment, she must now carefully consider her next strategic move. Her options appear limited. Attempt to establish herself as the show's new central figure, or pursue a comprehensive reputation rehabilitation strategy. The stakes are particularly high for Nell, as her relevance within the show's ecosystem is intrinsically linked to its overall success. Should Melody maintain her distance and ratings continue their downward trend, OWN may opt for a complete program overhaul. Such a decision would have significant implications for Nell's future involvement with the show.
Somebody did that backwards, allegedly.
This is so sad.
It seems.
No, it's not. It's
Hold
so
on,
real.
hold on.
You're a pathetic.
Martell Melody,
you are.
hold on,
Your little ugly
please,
shoes.
please, hold on.
Okay.
Destiny.
I don't want nothing and don't need nothing. God is my source and has been since I left your dusty ass.
Okay.
The current situation presents a fascinating study in power dynamics within reality television. The various shifts in allegiance, the emergence of desperate appeals, and the palpable uncertainty surrounding the show's future create a compelling narrative. Melody currently maintains a position of considerable leverage, affording her the luxury of observing the unfolding situations from a distance. Meanwhile, Nell and her fellow cast members face the challenging task of maintaining the show's momentum in Melody's absence. The situation raises intriguing questions about the future direction of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Will Melody choose to return and reassert her influence over the show? Or will she maintain her current distance, allowing the program to navigate its challenges independently? From a broader perspective, this situation illustrates the delicate balance required in reality television programming. The success of such shows often hinges on the authentic dynamics between cast members and the ability to maintain genuine audience engagement. When these elements are disrupted, the resulting void can prove surprisingly difficult to fill. The resolution of this situation remains uncertain, but its implications extend beyond the immediate context context of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between personal dynamics, professional considerations, and audience expectations in reality television programming. The current circumstances have created an environment where every party involved must carefully consider their next moves. For Melody, the question becomes whether returning to the show aligns with her personal and professional objectives. For Nell and the remaining cast, the challenge lies in maintaining relevance in an increasingly uncertain environment. For OWN, the priority must be preserving the show's viability while managing various competing interests. The audience's role in this situation cannot be understated. Their vocal response to the show's current direction and their clear articulation of their preferences have significantly influenced the ongoing dynamics. Their continued engagement and feedback will likely play a crucial role in determining the ultimate resolution of this situation. As this situation continues to evolve, it prompts valuable discussion about the nature of reality television, the importance of authentic personality dynamics, and the complex relationship between cast members, producers, and audiences. The resolution of this situation may set important precedents for how similar situations are handled in future programming. Readers are encouraged to share their perspectives on this developing situation. Should Melody consider returning to the show, or would maintaining her current distance better serve her interests? Your thoughts and insights on this evolving situation are welcomed in the comments section below. Comments section